Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and we are back at the Queen Tulsa Show. I will definitely be your captain tonight, and we will be discussing our favorites, Monique, okay, and Taraji P. Henson. Taraji P. Henson is actually out here crying because she's actually broke, you know? Well, we have a lot to get into, so let's get into it. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that Cash App. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely here tonight to discuss Taraji P. Henson and Monique Child. Taraji is crying and flat broke. Are we surprised? Are we really surprised? Are we really surprised? You know, I mean, a lot of sisters and brothers want me to have a little ease up on this sister tonight, but you know what? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that we need to have a woman-to-woman conversation about what's going on. TNG Grace says, oh, absolutely. TNG Grace, hello, 1, 2, 3. TNG says, greetings, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you all are tuning in from. Okay. Now, peep this out. We all know Monique has been definitely scrutinized in the public for standing up for women's injustice and bias when it comes to the pay. And I think a lot of people left Monique out there when she was out there saying, hey, I'm not being paid this amount of money. You know, we've got Dave Chappelle out here. You know, he's making this amount of money, and I'm stuck over here making pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bit sad. Yes, I feel sad for the woman. Yes, I agree. I do agree. I do agree. Please hit the like on the way in and get on up in here. Now, listen, we're about to refer to some content. Let's go ahead and bring Monique up, child. Okay, let's get into it.
And when people say, Monique, where have you been? It's not that I haven't been on TV.
Wait. We have some evening music for you all. Okay, so give me 1 second. I think it's this one. All right, give me a second. Let me know if you guys can hear it. All right, is the volume okay? All right, there we go.
Or been in the movies because I've been blackballed, as Mr. Daniels has said. The offers just didn't make sense, Dawn. So again, the phones didn't stop ringing and the scripts didn't stop coming, but the offers that were associated with them were offers that made me say, guys, I can't accept that. Because if I accept that and I won the award, what are my sisters being offered that didn't win the award or wasn't nominated? And what does it say to the little girl who's not here yet? That if we continue to accept these low offers, however do we make it different and make a change? phone was ringing and the scripts were coming. And when people say, Monique, where have you been? It's not that I haven't been on TV or been in the movies because I've been blackballed, as Mr. Daniels has said. The offers just didn't make sense, Dawn. So again, the phones didn't stop ringing and the scripts didn't stop coming, but the offers that were associated with them were offers that made me say, guys, I can't accept that. Because if I accept that and I won the award, what are my sisters being offered that didn't win the award or wasn't nominated?
All right. They were eating Monique up for years when she was saying the exact same thing. What are your thoughts? I totally agree. They were eating her up. Oh, Monique, you need to shut up. You just need to be thankful for what you got. You know, oh, she's being problematic. You know, black folks can't never have nothing. Right? Do we all remember that part? Hi. Hi, Queen and everyone. Hello, Chris Creekmore. Thank you for coming by. You know what? I feel sorry for the people that left Monique out there to dry on her own. You know, when she was out there campaigning and, you know, asking people to, you know, stand behind her, the sisters left her out there to get rained on by herself. Like, no, sis, you're going to go through that storm on your own. And little do they know that it was going to go full circle and that they would be crying and, you know, pleading their case on the same situation. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you can't bite the hand that feeds you. And that's why it's so important for us not to turn the blind eye. You get what I'm saying? It's so important for us not to turn that blind eye. Yeah, and people thought that it was just funny. I mean, people, oh, they just had a ball with this one. Oh, they had a ball with it, baby. Let's see here. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit for us. Let me move this over. I don't know if you guys can see that, but hopefully you can. Give me a moment. I'm going to read what these people were saying on here. Okay, so what they were saying was they were eating Monique up for years when she was saying the exact same thing. Another person says, but when Monique spoke up about this, for all the black sisters in the industry fighting the same problem, you didn't stand with her. In fact, you let them eat her up and ain't even defend her. Blank. Them weak blank tears. Next. So they put years, but I'm assuming that they meant tears. Okay, another person says, Oprah and Warner Brothers better pay her. The F, they got the money. I hate that in every industry we have to fight for being compensated fairly when that should be the standard. Well, it's not, ma'am. Wake up. It's not. When are we going to wake up and say, you know, it is what it is? It is what it is. We're not getting paid fairly. But then we got people out here doing more for less. Doing more for less. If they want this particular situation and they got somebody over here that's going to do more for less, baby, they're not even looking at you. Because the lick is the person that will do more for less. Now, let's continue to read. They say, like, why do I have to debate for companies to do what they know is right? Girl, because they're greedy. Girl, we are in America, girl. Stop. Let's not act like we are not in America. Let's not act like we are not in America, girl. Folks get greedy over here. Hello. Y'all know how it goes now. Okay. All right. Chris Creek says Tangent Praise. All right, we got Miss Sandra Lee in here. Says hello, listening from Yusuf and Celebrity News Galaxy. Well, you know what? Thank you so much, my beautiful sister. I love you so much, and may peace be unto you. Okay. I hope you are enjoying the show. Welcome to the Royal Palace. Make sure you get on over there. We got some Hershey Kisses right here. We have some Jolly Ranchers. Okay. We have some Airheads up in here. Got some Airheads. And then we got some cherry candies. And then we have a small bottle of water. You just let me know which one you want, and we'll make sure the ushers get it to you, okay? All right, now let's get on up into this. Child, somebody else says, Oprah is far from broke, and you mean to tell me Taraji and Fantasia almost walked away because of them being lowballed? Monique tried to tell us, and folk call her crazy. But see, that's the thing. A lie will travel faster than the truth, honey. That lie will travel faster than the truth. Let's be honest, let's be real. That lie will travel faster than that truth. Okay? You gotta understand, you gotta understand that. You know, this woman now, she wanna cry. There is no need to cry. You had the opportunity to stand up. You had the opportunity to do the right thing. You had a chance to sacrifice it all to rock with the Lord. But you said, she ain't got to stop my bag. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Let's talk about it. And since we on the subject of that, let's talk about Jeannie Mai keeping Jeezy's daughter from him because of his concealed things that, are legally purchased. Right? Jeannie Mai had no problem with Jeezy around their young daughter when they were a couple, but now that the rapper has filed for divorce, she says she doesn't feel comfortable letting him see their daughter outside of arranged visitation because of his weapons. It's essential to clarify that Ms. Jenkins' insistence on reasonable safety measures being put in place, such as safety securing and locking away all firearms that have been unsecured in the past, as well as having familiarity and properly trained caregivers, is absolutely not gatekeeping, but rather a responsible effort to prioritize their daughter's well-being. The court document read, addressing Jeezy's claims she is gatekeeping their child. These requests are grounded in Ms. Jenkins' genuine concern for the party's daughter's safety and security, especially when under the care of others traveling across the country, and are responsible protect measures, not an attempt to restrict Mr. Jenkins' access to their daughter. He filed for divorce from Jeannie in Atlanta, Georgia on September the 14th. At the time, she said we're currently living is irretrievably broken. Oh, child. Are we not going to call a spade a spade? Are we just going to continue to keep looking over things like they are just not happening? She know what she had gotten. She know. Oh, she knows. Trust me, she knows. And that's just like, Jaden. Blueface's girlfriend. She's been on her, whatever it is that she's on. And I don't know, it's just, it's a lot. When I tell you these people are out here really pulling a fool, they are really out here doing numbers. Child, when I tell you they are really out here doing numbers, they are really out here doing numbers. Anywho, Jaden Alexis denies brawling with fan. Jaden Alexis has responded to a viral video circulating the internet of her allegedly fighting a fan after Blueface seemingly pushed the woman into her and told her to fight her. Pull in close, y'all. I need y'all to get in close. Let's get a sip of water. I would never fight no fan. If you get disrespectful business, okay, it says, I would never fight no fan. If you get disrespectful, business getting stood on, and any fan of ours would know that next show this Thursday. See y'all there, she wrote. I would never fight no fan. If you get disrespectful, business getting stood on, and any fan of ours would know that. Next show this Thursday. See y'all there. Okay. After the incident, the Salt Lake City Police Department released a statement revealing that they were investigating the incident and confirmed that they are aware of the video circulating online. The Salt Lake City Police Department is currently reviewing calls for service, any applicable police reports, and the video posted online to achieve a complete understanding of the incident and the circumstances. No further information is available for release. The statement reads, okay? In the comment sections, fans argued that Blueface and Jaden were wrong for their part in the brawl, and that both Jaden and Krishan Rock do much better when Blueface is not around. Child, I don't know what to say. We got Taraji out here crying. We got these women out here throwing them blows. All behind a man saying something. All behind a man, off of a man commands. But speaking of a man commands, Kodak Black's attorney asked judge to put him in rehab. Okay, get into this. Get in close, y'all. Get your church fans. Okay. Rapper Kodak Black's attorney is asking a judge to send the rapper to attend a drug treatment facility in Arizona after he was arrested and taken into custody on drug possession charges. If you're buying drugs or using drugs, you're a danger to the community, the judge said in court. Yak will be spending Christmas in jail. Federal prosecutors say Yak violated his 3-year probation after former President Donald Trump muted his sentence in 2021 over a Miami-Dade County conviction. Pay attention, y'all. The rapper, who was being held at the Miami Federal Detention Center after his arrest in Plantation, Florida, for cocaine possession and other charges. Yak was found asleep in his vehicle in Plantation, Florida. Okay? Cops claim they found pills and a white powdery substance, which they claim is cocaine. Yak denies taking cocaine. Yak claims the substance is a Percocet, honey. Fans have been concerned about the rapper's drug use, which was only made worse by his recent Drink Champs appearance. Oh, what are we going to do with these people? They get a career and they just throw it away. Where are the people that really care? Where's the team? Where's the family? Where's all those that's benefiting off of this young man's office sales? Or is he getting his karma? We don't know. Should I open up the call line tonight, y'all, so y'all can call in? Y'all let me know if y'all can Actually, let's take up a donation. Let me put the offering pan around. Let's take up a donation. I'll open up the call line and we can get busy. I want to hear from you all. We got the third shift in the building. If you are third shift and you're on your job, and listen here, you can't type right now, but you can call in. I definitely want you to call in. That number is 405-437-4865. And we definitely want to hear from you in the studio. So actually, on that note, we're actually going to go on a quick commercial break, right quick, and we're going to take up an offering. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back after that commercial break, okay? Yes, ma'am. If you can donate, definitely donate to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and post up the call-in number in case anybody would love to call in. We would definitely love to hear from you. What do you think about Monique? Speaking out. What do you think about Taraji P. Henson crying about the whole situation? All right, now let's get on over here. Where is that video? Because I need to get to that video where she was crying. We need to figure out. Let's see. No. Okay, let me see. Okay, here. I'm just gonna have to pull it up from a different source. Or is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, I want to play this right quick. Hopefully you all can see this. I'm not gonna play the music, but I want you guys to y'all. No. Okay. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Girl, does it look like JT is over there fighting a ghost? Here, let me bring it up. It looks like she over there is fighting spirits. Here, let me pull it up. Y'all see her up there? Do y'all see her over there? She's in a black jacket, in a black coat. Okay, it's gonna replay in a second. See her? Look over there. She over there fighting some spirits. Young Miami comes over. She's like, oh my God, what's going on? Let me help you. Check it out. Yeah, I don't know what type of do y'all not see that? That woman is over there fighting off some demons at that show. You see that? It's like she's swinging. Yeah. That was a lot. Okay, so let me find this video of Taraji, because I know I had that video. I know I had that video in here. Okay, so here we are. Okay, I knew I had it. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Let's go, y'all. Hopefully y'all can see it.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing.
Are you thinking about it?
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing.
Are you thinking about it?
That wig is laid.
Hi, Norris Tony. How are you? What do you guys feel about her? You guys could either call in or you could sound off. We got Taraji P. Henson out here crying, y'all. I mean, she's out here literally crying about being broke because she's been having work. She has this team. Girl, well, why don't you downsize? Why don't you get somebody that's, up and coming? Give them an opportunity. Budget cuts. There's people out here that are stylists, that are makeup artists. Give them an opportunity. Just don't be telling your business around them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, right? But they have her out here crying. Here, let's go ahead and get on over here. We're going to take it over to somewhere else. All right, guys, we're back. We got pushed up. So I wanted to take you guys on this roller coaster. We're gonna dig down back into some history, right? So get on the ride. Actually, we're not even gonna get on the roller coaster. I want y'all to get on the Ferris wheel. We're getting on the Ferris wheel, okay? It's gonna be a slow motion. Okay, so let's check this out because Monique had been saying something about Oprah and everybody.
I got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now I said no to some very powerful people. What Tyler Perry showed me. Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Lionsgate. When you don't do what we ask you to do, we'll take your livelihood.
But this isn't the only difficulty that Monique is facing at the time. So while she's getting backlash because she wasn't playing the game, Monique had been betrayed by somebody that she never saw coming. This is where things shift from professional to deeply personal. What happened?
Oprah Winfrey called us up, and she said my brother wanted to come on the show.
Your older brother you described as a monster.
Okay, so trigger warning. Trigger warning for anybody that does not know. Monique was violated at a point in her life, and let's just say that. We're going to go with ease on this. So, and then I want to shout out to all the survivors out there that are still finding some way to smile and easing through it and going through therapy. And if you have not, help is definitely available out there. Okay? And if you need those resources, you can always reach out to me and we'll definitely get you in the right hands. Trigger warning.
And he abused you?
Yes.
From the time you were 7? How did he abuse you? Are we talking about sexual abuse?
Yes. She said, if you don't want me to have your brother on the show, I will cancel the show. But I wanted to call you up to see how you felt first.
Monique thought Oprah had her back, but that was not the case.
I got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now I said no.
Okay, so what do y'all think that would have happened with Taraji if she had just said no? Let's see what happens on the poll here. Maybe I should change the poll question. If y'all think that she said no, do y'all think that she would have gotten as far as she did current day? Okay, so this poll question was, should Monique help Taraji? 75% of you says yes, 25% says no. Let's see. Okay. So the question is, do you think if Taraji said no, she would be where she is today? So that's the new poll question. All right. Now, for those of you that are just now coming in, we are speaking about Taraji. You know, she's crying about being flat broke. You know, she's saying, you know, she's working twice. You know, she's working and she's got her team to pay, and you know, pretty much she has no money, and she's crying. You know, I mean, crying. You know, she's not just whimpering. This woman is crying on national television. You know, she's in work for Lee Daniels. You see what I'm saying? She's worked for a lot of people. But she's saying that she has a team of people that she has to look after. But let's get into this. Let's go.
Look like me. Look like me. Like Oprah, Tyler, Lee Daniels. And I gotta put my brother Steve on the list. Y'all knew I was not wrong.
A while back, when Monique appeared on an episode of Steve, the
Now listen, when we talk about somebody knowing something, remember the Cassie situation? You have people that look the other way. You have people that are going to turn the other cheek because they are scared that they are going to miss the moment. They don't want what they got going on to be interfered with. Right? So if it means to throw you up under the bus so they can continue to keep going, there's many people out there that would do it allegedly. Let's go.
The Oscar winner recalled an incident that had her labeled as difficult and eventually blackballed in Hollywood because she demanded additional pay for participating in the Oscar publicity campaign for the 2009 film Precious.
Now, I said no to some very powerful people. I said no to Oprah Winfrey. I said no to Tyler Perry. I said no to Lee Daniels. And I said no to Lionsgate.
I said no to some very powerful people, Monique said, regarding her stance on Oscar campaigning. She became a lightning rod again in 2018 when she proposed a Netflix boycott because the streaming...
Now peep this out. That's what you call standing on faith. No, I know my worth. I know my worth. And when you know your worth and you've done the work and you have somebody there that supports you. I mean, a lot of people can say what they want about Sidney, baby, but Sidney is over there working it out. Okay? Shout out to Sidney. If you don't have a partner like Sidney that's going to rustle and bustle and handle and dandle, that's going to get it out there, that's going to negotiate, baby, I don't know. You're missing out. So let's not focus on the messenger and let's just get the message. Okay? Ride out. Put y'all headphones in. Let's go.
Platform wouldn't offer her the same pay for a stand-up special as it did for other big-name comedians such as Chris Rock and Amy Schumer. Monique then called out Harvey for a comment he made about her following the Netflix controversy, telling him, "When I heard you go on the air and you said, 'My sister done burnt too many bridges and there's nothing I can do for her now,' do you know how hurt I was?"
Exactly. Because listen here, let's just be honest. As a Black woman, baby, you are the bridge. You are the bridge. Sweetheart, this is just a moment of pain that we're going to turn into power. That's the difference. So while you're out there, oh, you burning bridges and this, that, and the third, you know what you sound like, but we're not going to see it. Let's go.
And when I heard you go on the air and you said, "My sister done burnt too many bridges and there's nothing I can do for her now." Steve, do you know how hurt I was?
Harvey countered that he thought she did herself a disservice with her call to arms over Netflix, noting that it came off as rich people problems. He also pointed out, if we're going to boycott, are we going to not get subscriptions, turn it off? Are we going to go down there and get signs? Monique faulted Harvey and other powerful African Americans for not being strong enough to go public and say, "We can't throw our sister under the bus."
Your husband can't be the Sidney that he really is out here.
That's the problem. We got too many men out here willing to throw us sisters under the bus. We got too many brothers willingly, not to be forced. This is just how they're programmed. Willing to throw us under the bus and laugh about it, get monetization about it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you burning a bridge. Well, how many times you done burnt the bridge? And then now you want to talk about her husband. You're nothing like Sidney. Let's get into it.
Let me tell you something.
That flexing, we got to flex a different way. We out here in a game. This the money game.
This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game, he told her. You cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
So I wonder, how does the poor people feel when Steve Harvey comes into their neighborhood? Because what he just said was, it's not the black man's game, it's not the white man's game, it's the money game, right? And you don't want to be one of them poor people. So pretty much what I'm taking is, get what's taken, get what's given to you. You better eat what's on your plate. Eat what's on your plate right now. You bet not say nothing. No, baby. We're in a new day, we're in a new time, we're in a new age. We're not just taking orders, baby. No. We are our ancestors. We are our ancestors. In the same fight that they had, y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Let's get into it.
Eventually, the temperature in the room came down, and Harvey ended the interview by promising to use his clout to help repair Monique's relationship with Hollywood power players, but Mo didn't look like she bought a word he said. Well, you can't really blame her. The woman has had to deal with the worst situations in the industry and then lived to tell the story. You see, Monique has sued Netflix for race and gender discrimination nearly 2 years after calling for a boycott against the streaming giant for allegedly lowballing her. In a lawsuit filed against Netflix in Los Angeles Superior Court, the Oscar award-winning comedian claims the company offered her significantly less money for a comedy.
Look like me.
Okay. Let's get into it. Let's talk about knowing your worth. Let's get into it.
See, Whoopi Goldberg told me the salary she makes from The View, and that hurt my feelings, that you've been there for 10 years and you accept them paying you that, and you telling me, don't worry about the little one coming up. God damn, if I ain't got to be worried about you too, because you accept that salary, it makes it hard.
What I think is also interesting, you mentioning Oprah.
Well, yeah, see, you have some of our people will make it and they will not turn around, they will not look back, and some of our people will send us right up under that bus. It's not that many genuine people out there anymore, but there are some. So when you meet a genuine person, don't take advantage of them. Let's go.
It seemed like definitely a disappointment to see someone that you looked up to. The character didn't match your character of what you felt was also important. And I think about Whoopi Goldberg, you being a Black woman stand-up comedian, and you going to her show, and from what I kind of gathered, she brought up the.
But let me just talk about this inequality. As a Black woman going to work and working hard, working 10 times harder than Miss Linda. proving yourself. And let's go.
The whole Netflix thing, and you guys talked about being blackballed on The View. And backstage, she tells you something in the regards of, don't worry about the other ones coming behind you, worry about yourself. How did you feel initially seeing someone that I'm assuming you looked up to pretty much tell you that they didn't care about you in a sense?
See, this is the part that's hard for me. See Whoopi Goldberg.
All right, so let's talk about individuals in the business knowing how it really goes down. And I believe Martin has something to say.
Martin Lawrence is speaking out on how Oprah Winfrey ruined Monique's career, and it sounds like Oprah might get canceled very soon.
You know, while we were going through it, you know, with things I had to speak up for, and people, you know, employees getting their pay and things like that, wanting to bring them back when the network didn't want to hire some of them back.
Oprah Winfrey has been trending lately for all the wrong reasons after reports surfaced that she allegedly tried to blackball multiple celebs who spoke out against her. One of these celebs is Academy Award winning actress.
Well, listen, Oprah, you know, she's been over there in Hawaii buying up land, and it seems like everything got burnt up except for hers. But anyway, that's a whole other story for a whole nother day. Let's get into it.
Monique, who recently revealed in a new interview that she's still waiting on a public apology from Oprah.
If Oprah was watching this, what would you tell her?
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that, because what people are beginning to do is see you for who you are.
Meanwhile, Monique also revealed.
Well, you know what? Oprah's, oh my goodness. I don't know if he's a priest or something like that, but there's some allegations against him, and they don't sound good, people. Get into it.
That Martin Lawrence was one of the few people in Hollywood who was on her side. And fans are saying this is because Martin himself was on the receiving end of hatred and sabotage from Hollywood elites.
Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, "They're trying to kill me."
Yeah, we hear those stories.
So what exactly did Martin say about Oprah destroying Monique's career? Could Oprah really get canceled soon? Let's get into it.
The comedians that represent are the culture. You know, we represent the culture from our pain and everything that we've been through.
The feud between Monique and Oprah has been simmering for over a decade, and in her new interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Monique revealed that she still wants Oprah to issue a public apology. Meanwhile, Martin Lawrence tried to help Monique get her career back on track, and sources close to Martin are saying he's definitely on Monique's side because he knows who Oprah is and what kind of people she works for.
I did inappropriately touch my sister.
He abused you from the time you were 7.
Oprah Winfrey, what you did was malicious, and it was intentional, and it was ugly.
Oh my goodness. So you all, let me know how you feel about it. You have a coworker that wants to interview someone that SA'd you, and they give you this option. Either you come on or I interview them. I don't know how it went, but you all let me know what you think in the comments. I really appreciate you all for coming out tonight. We had a wonderful show. And listen here. We're going to go and we're going to have a offering. Let's do an offering. We're going to do a thank you, and we're going to come right back. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in.